Before we delve into the intricacies and impacts of globalization, it's crucial to understand its genesis. The concept of globalization isn't a product of modern times. It dates back to ancient civilizations, when trade routes connected different parts of the world, enabling the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures. However, the modern form of globalization, as we know it, began to take shape in the late 19th and early 20th century, with the advent of industrialization and the development of global transport networks. Fast forward to the late 20th century, technological advancements like the internet propelled globalization at an unprecedented pace, making the world more interconnected than ever before. So, globalization is not a new phenomenon, but its pace and impact have significantly increased in recent times, making it a critical aspect of our lives that we need to understand and navigate. Is globalization a boon or a bane for the world we live in? This debate has been ongoing for years, with answers varying widely based on who you ask. But before we delve deeper into this contentious issue, let's take a moment to understand what globalization truly means. Globalization, in its simplest form, is the process by which businesses or other organizations develop international influence or start operating on an international scale. In other words, it's about the world coming together as one. Sounds like a good thing, right? Well, it's not that straightforward. On one hand, globalization has undeniably brought about a wealth of benefits. It has opened up markets, allowing businesses to reach consumers in every corner of the globe. This has not only increased economic growth, but also created jobs and improved living standards in many parts of the world. Moreover, globalization has led to the spread of ideas, enabling us to learn from one another and foster innovation. It has brought about cultural exchange, leading to a more diverse and inclusive world. It has also facilitated international cooperation, helping to address global issues such as climate change and public health crises. However, just as globalization has its advantages, it also has its drawbacks. One of the most significant disadvantages is the widening gap between the rich and the poor. While some have prospered from globalization, others have been left behind. Furthermore, globalization has led to the loss of cultural identity in some cases, with local cultures being overshadowed by dominant global ones. It has also resulted in increased competition, leading to job losses in certain sectors and regions. And let's not forget about the environmental impact. Globalization has contributed to the overexploitation of natural resources, leading to environmental degradation and climate change. So, is globalization a boon or a bane? The answer, it seems, is both. On one hand, it has brought about economic growth, job creation, cultural exchange, and international cooperation. On the other hand, it has led to income inequality, loss of cultural identity, job losses, and environmental degradation. But perhaps the most important point to take away from this discussion is that globalization is not inherently good or bad. It is a tool, and like any tool, its impact depends on how we use it. As we move forward, we must strive to harness the benefits of globalization while mitigating its drawbacks. This will require thoughtful policies, robust institutions, and most importantly, a commitment to inclusivity and sustainability. In conclusion, globalization is a complex and multifaceted phenomenon. It presents both opportunities and challenges, and navigating these requires a balanced and nuanced approach. It's not about rejecting or embracing globalization outright, but about managing it in a way that benefits all. After all, the world is not black and white, and neither is globalization.